Yes, are good.
Chief.
Good evening. This is the Town of New Canaan Police Commission regular meeting for April 16th, 2025. First item on the agenda are minutes from the previous meeting of March 19th. Any corrections or additions?
I had a couple.
Okay,
In section 2A.
Yep.
I think Doug, there's no H.
Okay,
Looks like
this
Doug.
stuff. Oh, sorry.
oh, geez, go ahead.
Oh.
Or Dozomar.
Delightful.
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you.
And then F, college.
Yep.
Course approval for Sergeant Lopez. It duplicated Milligan up above.
Yeah, for Lopez.
So it should be Lopez, and I don't know if is he reimbursed up to 4,000?
Yes, they all are.
They are, okay, so maybe it just changed
The
the
name.
name.
Okay.
Anything else?
That's all I got.
Very good. Motion to then approve with changes.
So moved.
Second,
second.
all in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Item number 2, minutes from our special session meeting, April 3rd. Any additions to that?
None here.
Yeah,
None.
okay, motion to approve,
So moved.
second,
I second.
favor, all those in favor, aye. Okay. Chief, monthly reports, please.
Yes, good evening, everyone. Can you hear me okay? All right, so
Yes, we can.
first monthly report, year-to-date budget for March, we're running at 72.7%, which is pretty good considering we have a few more months left for the budget cycle. The couple of high runners are the usual suspects, the overtime lines, but everything else is in order, and we are tracking not too bad for this time of year. As well as animal control is operating at 70.4%. So that budget is doing well as well. Staffing report. For March, we're operating at 52% of the time operating at minimum shift. A couple of drivers of those. We have a couple officers that are out on some extended medical leaves and injury leave, and an officer out on military leave, and some special assignments. So, but we're still better than we were a year ago. If you look back for 2024, we were running at minimum shift over 70% of the time, 65 to 75% of the time we were running a minimum shift. So that seems to be a little bit better this year. And monthly statistics, everything seems to be tracking pretty well. Nice highlight is our motor vehicle enforcement. Officers have been out there really conducting some high visibility traffic enforcement, some on some grants, others with a traffic officer, Obando. So we're seeing a nice bump in some of our high visibility enforcement, which is hopeful to curb other crimes. But it's good to see officers out there conducting some traffic enforcement to slow people down, making them a little bit more conscious of pedestrians and bicyclists that are going to get out there in the warmer weather. So that's good to see. Moving on to extra duty aging, that has improved considerably thanks to the efforts of Tiger. He's really been after our construction companies and making sure that they pay up what's overdue. The one outlier is Tinker Construction, which I've talked to Tiger this evening, and he said he's going to hit them up again. They are overdue a considerable amount, 151,000. 115 is over 120 days, so we need to get them caught up, but everybody else is doing well. And finally, false alarm aging. That's been good for several months now. Total false alarm aging is 17,000, but you have 14,006 of that is over 120 days, which is probably things that we're not going to recover, businesses that are out of business or people that have moved. So that is not in bad shape either.
Okay, great, thank you. Next topic is uniforms. Any questions on the uniforms?
None here.
No.
No, okay. All right, so Jennifer, then, just to make sure, these are the package with an invoice. Let's see how to categorize this. From New England Uniform, the amount is $141. And then the last invoice is for $145. All right, and it's at this packet for April 16th.
Yes.
And we're all approved. Okay?
Yeah.
Thank you. Vote on that. Motion to approve. Motion to approve. Second,
Second.
all those in favor?
All
Aye.
right.
Okay. B is probationary period complete for officers Castro and Schnell. Chief, on this?
Yes, they're performing well, and no reason to not take them off of probationary status.
Okay, motion to take off officers Castro and Officer Schnell from probation.
So moved.
So,
Second,
Second.
all those in favor, aye.
aye.
All right.
That's good, unanimous. C, college course approval for Officer Vartuli. Chief, on this, she's at at Southern New Hampshire University. Yep.
Yep, she's seeking her degree and a master's degree in forensic accounting, which will certainly be useful in financial crimes and financial investigations, which we do a significant amount of. And this class is for auditing, which sounds horrible, but good for her for doing it.
Someone's got to do it, right?
Yeah.
It's not me.
So I would recommend approval.
That's great, good for her.
A motion to.
Motion to approve, second,
Second.
or unanimous. Recruitment update.
Last week, we interviewed about 20 candidates. We took 5 altogether. 3 we moved to the background phase with 2 alternates in the event something doesn't work out there. We have somebody ready to go. We have a seat in the academy in July, and we also have one reserved in October, just if need be. So we're on track to get back to full staffing with what we have in the time frame with the academy seats. So we'll keep you updated as that moves along. But it's very the beginning stages of the background. So right now, that's where it's at.
How many are going through background?
There are 3 actively going through background. There were 5 altogether that we earmarked. So 2 would be alternates in the event that one of the initial 3 are dropped out.
Okay, great, thank you. Letters of appreciation, Chief.
Sure, I received a letter of commendation for Officer Connolly from Sergeant Caponera. Officer Connolly did a tremendous investigation on a motor vehicle accident, a car versus bicycle that occurred last August on Old Stanford by Park Street. And Officer Connolly was the investigating officer for that. Did a tremendous job, put a lot of time and effort into it. If I recall correctly, the person that was on the bicycle was injured, but it was not readily apparent how serious the injuries were. And it turns out, I think they were more serious than appeared at the scene initially. And so Officer Conley interviewed both parties. There was conflicting statements. Officer Conley spent several months canvassing the neighborhood for video evidence. He also received search warrants for the event data recorders for the car. And through all that investigation, found he was able to complete a detailed report with fair confidence that the bike operator was not operating on Old Stamford Road, but that the car was actually driving in that area, and looks like I don't believe that an arrest was made, but did an 18-page detailed report with all the information that he gathered, which I'm sure was helpful to both parties and their insurance companies. So great job by Officer Conley doing such a thorough investigation.
Excellent. Thank you. And lastly, building renovation update.
I don't have anything significant. We're still on track for a June move-in date. I've not heard of any last minute hiccups. I think we're tentatively planning on a ribbon cutting ceremony towards the end of May. But that will be confirmed, I think, next building meeting. But I think they were tossing around May 22nd. I believe that was the date, but we'll make sure we publicize the actual date. And then we're tracking to move in and have 911 and phone system up and running on June 3rd.
Great. And I did a walkthrough today, and it's, again, like you said, it's in great shape. They're actually finishing the ceiling that's on the outside of the bed, where the coverage, yeah, of the back of the building, and that's just starting to go in. And the rest was, furniture's coming and painting and things like that. So,
Yep.
Any other questions? Okay. Any other old business? Nope.
None
Any
here.
other new business? Nope.
No.
Okay. Motion to adjourn. Thanks, Chief.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Our second.
Aye.